If you're looking for intense, provocative love stories made especially for adults, you've just found your next obsession. Welcome to Asian Verse, where today I've put together a special selection of the 10 most captivating and sensual K-dramas you absolutely need to watch. Get ready for passionate stories, unforgettable scenes, and characters that will stay with you. Are you ready to dive into romances that will stir your emotions and keep you hooked until the very last second? Then don't go anywhere, because you won't want to miss a single pick from this must-watch list. Number 10. Doona. Imagine starting university, dealing with the pressures of young adulthood, only to find out that your new neighbor is none other than a former K-pop star. Beautiful, mysterious, and completely reclusive. That's what happens to Lee Won-jun, a simple and reserved young man who finds himself drawn into the life of Doona, a woman who abruptly left fame behind and now lives in silence, hiding deep secrets. Their initial awkward interactions give way to an intense connection, filled with emotion, pain, and desire. They come from opposite worlds, carry different traumas and insecurities, but the attraction is inevitable and life-changing. Doona is a sensitive, melancholic, and deeply engaging drama. It touches on depression, loneliness, fame, and how love can bloom in the most unlikely places. The chemistry between the leads is powerful, and their quiet moments speak volumes without words. A beautiful, painful, and unforgettable romance. Number 9. Hit the Spot. If you're ready for a drama that talks about love and sex with no filters, lots of humor, and raw honesty, Hit the Spot will surprise you. Inspired by a real, hugely popular podcast, the series follows the lives of two young women who decide to explore their sexuality openly, facing taboos, insecurities, and desires with a rare honesty for Korean dramas. Each episode explores topics many people avoid: female pleasure, open relationships, intimate insecurities, social pressure, and the discoveries that come when we finally listen to our own bodies and desires. Despite its light and fun tone, Hit the Spot is also revealing, provocative, and necessary. It delivers honest dialogue, steamy scenes, always with respect, levity, and a modern take on relationships. A perfect series for those who want to see more authenticity and freedom in the way love and sex are portrayed. Number 8. Secret Love Affair. In a world where status and appearances matter more than true feelings, a love story emerges, as intense as it is forbidden. Oh Hae-won is a refined, mature woman respected in Seoul's cultural elite. Married, successful, and always impeccable, she appears to live a perfect life. But everything changes when she meets Lee Sun-jae, a young, gifted pianist whose talent completely captivates her. What begins as a mentor-student relationship quickly becomes something much deeper and dangerously intimate. Their passion is visceral, almost silent at first, but soon erupts into scenes filled with emotion, desire, and tension. Secret Love Affair is not a traditional romance. It's a dive into the complexity of human desire, into the choices we make between what's right and what's irresistible. This drama handles love with rare elegance, featuring incredible performances, subtle direction, and a soundtrack that perfectly matches every emotion. If you enjoy bold, refined, and deeply emotional stories, this one is unmissable. Number 7. Something in the Rain. Yoon Jin-ah is in her 30s, working at a respected company and living a stable, if somewhat dull, life. After a string of failed relationships, she no longer expects much from love until she reunites with Seo Joon-hee, her best friend's younger brother, who has just returned from abroad. What starts as casual, innocent encounters slowly turns into an intense, passionate relationship full of dilemmas. The age difference, societal judgment, and family pressure constantly threaten their love. Something in the Rain is delicate, mature, and deeply emotional. It portrays adult love with realism, the uncertainties, compromises, and wounds of the past. It's filled with intimate scenes, quiet dialogues, and glances that speak volumes. A subtle, yet overwhelming romance. Number 6. The Glory, Moon. Dong-eun bears deep scars, both physical and emotional, from years of brutal bullying during her youth. Years later, she returns as a cold, calculating woman disguised as a teacher, ready to execute a meticulously planned revenge on the people who destroyed her childhood. But not everything goes according to plan. In the midst of darkness, she finds light in an unexpected romance with a kind and sensitive man who sees beyond her pain. The Glory isn't just a revenge story. It's about the lasting impact of trauma on the body and soul, and how love can be both a redemption and a new dilemma. With powerful scenes, deep dialogues, and a gripping dark narrative, this drama handles serious topics with maturity and emotion. Get ready to feel pain, empathy, and deep reflection. Number 5. Somebody. Kim Sum is a brilliant, introverted programmer who struggles to connect with others. She creates a dating app called Somebody, which quickly becomes a success. But what was supposed to be a tool for romance turns into a deadly trap when a serial killer begins using it to choose his victims. While investigating the events, Sum meets a mysterious, dark, and enigmatic user. The attraction between them is instant and dangerous. She finds herself increasingly drawn to him, plunging into a relationship where desire, fear, and obsession intertwine in disturbing ways. Somebody walks the line between erotic drama and psychological thriller. It's not a conventional love story. It's a dark, provocative, and unsettling narrative that explores loneliness, emotional dependency, repressed desire, and the shadowy side of human connection. Number 4. Eve. Lee Ra-el watched her life fall apart in childhood when a powerful conspiracy led to the complete destruction of her family. Now an adult, she's no longer the helpless girl she once was. She's become a sophisticated, sensual, and strategic woman, determined to take revenge on those who made her suffer. Her weapon? Seduction. Ra-el infiltrates Korea's high society and gets close to Kang Yoon-gyum, a cold and powerful married tycoon, part of the elite group that ruined her life. What starts as a calculated revenge plan quickly spirals out of control when Ra-el finds herself in a torrid and dangerous relationship. Not just for him, but for herself. Eve is about revenge, yes, but also about desire, repressed pain, obsession, and the limits we're willing to cross for love or hate. It's a bold, sensual, and psychological drama that blends fiery passion with intense dialogue and a plot full of tension and mystery. Number 3. The World of the Married. Ji Sun-woo seems to have everything: a successful career as a doctor, a happy family, a stable marriage, or at least that's how it looks. Behind the facade, her world begins to crumble when she discovers that her husband, the man she trusted most, has been having an affair for years, complete with lies, manipulation, and even the complicity of close friends. What starts as a family drama turns into a true emotional war. Sun-woo is driven by conflicting feelings: anger, the desire for revenge, sadness, pride, and love. Yes, because even though she's hurt, she still feels something. The World of the Married is intense, dark, adult, and disturbing. Each episode reveals new layers of betrayal, desire, and pain, showing how human emotions can be as complex as they are dangerous. It's one of the most visceral K-dramas in recent years, with powerful performances and breathtaking twists. Get ready to feel anger, empathy, discomfort, and not be able to stop watching. Number 2. Nevertheless, Yoon-ah no longer believes in love. After a painful betrayal, she's emotionally wounded and determined not to fall again. But everything changes when she meets Park Jae-yeon, a seductive, free-spirited artist with a smile that can break any resistance. Jaeyeon is known for avoiding serious relationships and getting involved only on his own terms. He knows the power he has and doesn't hesitate to use it. Still, the connection between them is immediate and undeniable. There's constant tension and almost unbearable attraction, and every encounter between them is filled with desire and ambiguity. Nevertheless, dives into the gray areas of modern relationships. There are no villains or heroes, just two people trying to understand their emotions, insecurities, and boundaries. It's about the kind of relationship you don't know whether to pursue or run from, but once you're in it, it's almost impossible to escape unscathed. Visually stunning, with intimate scenes, realistic dialogue, and explosive chemistry between the leads, this drama is perfect for those looking for something raw, provocative, and emotionally honest. Number 1. My Secret Romance. Cha Jin-wook seems to have it all. Good looks, charm, and a successful career as an executive at a major company. He lives a carefree life, marked by short and intense flings, never truly getting involved with anyone. But everything changes during a wedding, when he meets Lee Yumi, a sweet, shy young woman who is completely different from the women he's used to. What was meant to be just one night of passion and impulsiveness turns into something that leaves a deep mark on both of them. Without a proper goodbye, they go their separate ways. Until 3 years later, they meet again. Now in a corporate environment, as Yumi starts working at Jin-wook's company. The tension between them is palpable. The feelings they thought were buried come back stronger than ever. And what was once a fleeting encounter turns into a forbidden romance full of funny moments, steamy situations, and a love that becomes impossible to ignore. My Secret Romance is lighthearted, fun, and sensual. The perfect story for anyone who loves a good romantic comedy with a bold twist. And that wraps up today's special selection of 10 adult K-dramas that will stir your deepest emotions and desires. With stories full of passion, drama, and intensity, you're bound to find something that speaks to you. Let us know in the comments which of these dramas you've already watched, or which one you're most excited to start. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Asianverse for more irresistible recommendations like this. See you next time, and happy K-drama watching!